Hey, Jack here with DevSlopes.com. Welcome to the DevSlopes Southern Command Center. And continuing on our course of this and bind in our JavaScript basics section, I want to talk about call real quick. Very brief lesson here, but just kind of continuing on with our this and bind lesson. Let's take a look at it. So we got an object here, and we're just it's going to have one property called num, and it's going to have the value 2. So then we could say let add to this equals function a, b, and c are our parameters, and then so this has no context here. So if we try to do return this.num plus a plus b plus c, so obviously add to this, where we refer to this.num here, there's no context for this because this object is totally separate from this function. What we can do is we can use the call method, and call binds the function to the first object passed in. Parameters are passed in, subsequent values. So what that means is we can say console.log, and then we can call our function add to this dot call, and then inside our call function, or our call to call, we can pass in obj, which is our object up here, and then our values. And if I save that, you see we get the value 8. So we get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So by adding call here, we bind that, and this.num now has context, and it's this context right here. So this is just another way to give something context. Let's go ahead and look at another example. Okay, so we've got two objects here. Now just say we had a function called hello, and we pass in a greeting. And then in the function we say console.log greeting plus, actually let's use template strings here. So let's just say we say greeting, and then we call this dot first name and this dot last name. And then right below here, we're not going to be able to call this like normal, because if we just call hello and pass in a greeting, this is not going to have a context here. So what we can do is we can say hello dot call, and then pass in the object we want to bind it to, and just say what's up. And then we can also call and bind it to person 2 as well. And now if we save that, you see here we get what's up Jack Davis and yo Mark Price. So this is another way to bind. Instead of using bind, you can use call, and it just it binds it to the first object that you pass in, and then subsequent values are passed in after. just want to take a quick second to show you this method and bring you up to speed on that. So let's go ahead and continue on, and I'll see you over in the next lesson.